Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Philosophy Hour of Literary Tales. I'm your host, Paul Krause, and in this episode we continue Aristotle's Metaphysics, moving away from the background and the context that was laid out in the first episode, and we now turn to an assessment and overview of his four causes. Aristotle, as we said in our background introductory lecture, is engaged in the fight to produce knowledge and truth in a world of chaos and disorder. And in doing so, he laid out his famous four causes: the material cause, the formal cause, the efficient cause, and the final cause, which are derived from our experiences in the world, later confirmed by rational inquiry. For Aristotle, the material cause is the material property of the things in nature that our senses can perceive or feel. It is the material form which all things in nature come from and are made of. And again, here you see how in Aristotle, the cornerstone and the foundation of his entire system begins with experience and the senses. The material cause is the material property of the things in nature. According to Aristotle, philosophers like Thales and the resulting Ionian school were preoccupied with understanding the material cause. This was good. This was a blessing. However, it was also a problem. It was a blessing because the Ionians represented the first formalization of philosophy in understanding material cause. The attempt to understand material cause is what brought about the birth of philosophy through metaphysics, first principles. It was, however, a curse, or insufficient, because the Ionians following Thales only tried to comprehend the material cause, being unaware of the formal, efficient, and final causes. Aristotle is here to correct this by offering the formal, efficient, and final causes. Aristotle's dialectic works different from Socrates' dialectic. The Socratic dialectic is one of introspective questioning, and the parties involved in the question reach a rational conclusion. Aristotle's dialectic reflects his scheme of ontological dependency and hierarchy in a world of sensation and rationalism. Again, Plato got us on the right track with offering rational theory in order to produce and gain knowledge. But rational theory without experience is insufficient, as we covered in the first episode. While knowledge of the material cause is the lowest form of metaphysical knowledge, knowing the material cause is what allows us to reach the formal cause. The formal cause is the structure of a material thing. Thus, we see how the formal cause builds from the material cause. In other words, the formal cause is the design of something, the design of nature. The formal cause is superior to the material cause, but contingently dependent upon the material cause. Here you should be able to see how all the causes in Aristotle are tied to one another. You should never isolate one of the causes by themselves. You must always understand that the causes build upon each other. The material cause, which is the property that something is made of, leads to this understanding of the formal cause, which is the design or the structure that the material cause has. So again, we see here Aristotle's dialectic of epistemology at work. It is one of constructive building rather than deconstructive deconstruction. The materialism of the Ionian school allowed for philosophy to move to the understanding of the materiality of things, which eventually led to the birth of the understanding of a formal cause. And this is the great advancement of philosophy. And Aristotle sees himself as part and parcel, the engine, the spirit, which is fueling this philosophical movement to understanding. The material and formal cause lead us to an understanding of the third cause, the efficient cause, which is the principle that brings something into existence. For instance, a table is made of wood. The wood is the material cause. The table is the, you guessed it, formal cause. But what caused this table to come into being? This is the efficient cause. The efficient cause, again, the principle that brings something into existence, in this particular example would be the table maker. According to Aristotle, all things that exist are brought into existence by something else, and that is the efficient cause. Material and formal cause find greater fulfillment in the efficient cause. Knowledge itself is also enhanced by coming to understand the efficient cause. If we understand the material cause and the formal cause, our knowledge is enhanced when we come to know the efficient cause. And the efficient cause brings us to the final cause, the fourth cause in Aristotle's metaphysical and epistemological scheme. We see that the final cause is at the top of the pyramid, so to speak. The material cause is at the bottom, leading to a building up to the formal cause, which found greater fulfillment in this movement upward. The material cause and the formal cause leads to a greater building upward through coming to understand the efficient cause, which enhanced our knowledge of the material and formal cause. And now the efficient cause, which leads to the final cause, is the true first principle of all things and the summit of our pursuit of knowledge. Everything is dependent and builds upon each other. The final cause is what something is for. The final cause is the purpose of something and everything. And according to Aristotle, everything has a purpose. And coming to understand purpose is the fulfillment of the pursuit of knowledge. In understanding the material cause, the formal cause, the efficient cause, leading to the final cause, the understanding of purpose, we produce not only a complete understanding of knowledge, we also bring order to the world of chaos. We bring order to the world of insufficiency. Knowledge of the material cause leads to the formal cause, which, when understood, represents greater knowledge than just the material cause. But the material cause must be known first to reach the formal cause, and this process repeats itself until you reach the final cause. Thus, it is also incorrect, as some people say, to argue that Aristotle is a materialist. Aristotle begins with a material, empirical beginning, but we ultimately arrive at a non-material end, the purpose to which all things and all life aims to achieve, the higher purpose, the higher goal, and all things exist in relation to each other. Nothing exists in isolation. Science, which is knowledge, is about understanding not the material cause, not the formal cause, not the efficient cause, but understanding the final cause. This is the ultimate reality of knowledge, and this is what philosophy aims to achieve. For Aristotle, the highest form of knowledge in the final cause is metaphysics, and the highest form of knowledge of all the forms of knowledge we can have is this knowledge of the final cause of metaphysics. If we do not understand metaphysics, we will never understand true knowledge, and in not having true knowledge, we will be in a world of chaos, flux, and confusion. And this world of chaos, flux, and confusion is unbearable to live in. And when you understand that a world of chaos, flux, confusion is unbearable to live in, we also begin to see what the purpose of human life is. Happiness brought about through understanding and order. Happiness is the final cause of human existence.